Embracing diversity, whether in business life or in public life, in any aspect of life, is, to put it quite simply, essential to creating a better country.
I'm here to talk about private sector boards and the importance of diversity in private sector boards and the particular challenges for that question in terms of rural businesses and also small businesses. But also I think what's really important is that everybody understands the differences within the Scottish economy itself and the very particular needs of SMEs, and how can we best enable them to have diverse boards where appropriate, and also a cognizance about the opportunities that lie within our landscape through, for example, things like social enterprises, which can be really powerful pipelines for talent.
Some of the key initiatives that we have implemented at HIE, one of them was poster campaigns, which was to challenge gender stereotypes within the workplace, and these were really thought-provoking. I had various people come up to me and ask me for copies of the slides, really sort of interested as to what we've actually achieved within HIE in terms of diversity. And I think that's really key, that there can be other examples that can be used across the different sectors, different business areas that they can take away, such as the case studies and looking at procedures within the company to ensure that they are gender neutral.
Diverse boards, I think, send a positive message about your company, but they also send a positive message to children, young adults, young employees. They help to demonstrate that if you do work hard enough, if you are good enough, if you have the aptitude and the ability, then there should be no glass ceiling.
A number of very credible external sources have done a huge amount of analysis. Credit Suisse in particular have done a great piece of analysis that shows that where organisations have a diverse workforce, and in particular equality of representation of women at board and exco levels, then the return on equity in those businesses is increased by 3 percentage points as a consequence.
The workshop was talking about attracting diverse candidates. So Changing the Chemistry in recent years has done some work with the Scottish Government Public Appointments team to attract more diverse candidates to public sector boards. So we were talking about the work that's been done, and also then how private sector boards could take that into consideration to think about how they could also attract diverse candidates, and the steps to go through and things to consider.
You'll do better as organisations, and Scotland will do better as a country if we do harness the talent of all of our population rather than simply a proportion of our population.
One of the things that we've really focused on in terms of attraction is having a very clear definition of merit and what you want from the role in the first place, and then thinking through your attraction and your outreach and your advertising strategy on that basis. So when you have a very clear view of the knowledge, the skills or the experience that you want, you can then think through to where are the networks of people who will bring that sort of skill to the board. And you can do that then in combination with thinking about diversity.
I think the greatest challenge that we've experienced is very much for businesses to see that people from different walks of life, from different sectors and different experience can bring as much value to the role that they're recruiting to, and it doesn't have to be a very specific financial experience or experience of working in the FTSE sector.
The research shows that diverse teams, diverse boards perform better, and therefore there is an economic interest, because you will ultimately have a healthier organisation and a more profitable organisation. So there's a strong economic imperative for a healthier, wealthier Scotland.